Hey, everybody. Welcome to Open the Gates. I'm your host, Matt Burke. And tonight we're going to be having on the boys from Comics Way. So if you guys give a warm welcome, they're going to be talking about their new launch of JUNKMAN GIMMie Shelter. So if you guys could give a warm welcome to Oliver, Brian, Rich,
Hello.
and Domo. What's up, guys?
He's here.
Oh, shit. Look at that. That's the Rider, huh?
Yes, sir.
It's got a lot of stuff on the new campaign.
Yeah, I'm telling. I really think it's going to be a sleeper. I think once it gets out and people see it, they're going to go, one, where did this come from? And two, how do I get it? And the sad part is I don't think I'm going to leave it on the website. We're going to, once the campaign's done, I think we're going to move it over to a different social media and only have it exclusive there. We're gonna punish people for not backing.
Well, it's also punishment, and then it's like the scarcity collectability market. You know what I mean? People love that, like, you know, diamond in the rough, one of a kind thing had to be there. If you were
and
there,
also we're doing a low print run, dude. So
Yeah,
there you go. That's where it's at.
yeah,
You know, I think that's where it's at too, man. Are those low print runs for a lot of the stuff that we do. You know what I mean? It just feels like you were there, and if you weren't there, you missed out. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially the level of artists we have on it too. You got Rich, everyone knows what he can do. We got Domo, which it's a lot of people don't see his stuff, but he's starting to do more and more, you know, bigger projects. They're going to see his artwork and go, shit, I want to own something of his. Juanito, everyone knows Juanito's a beast at inks,
Yeah.
and then all he's coloring everything. So, you know, it's going to look good.
Oh, fuck yeah. What up, Krager?
oh shit, Krager, what's up?
Hale. What's up, brother?
What's up, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Right now we were mentioning the low print runs and selling out. I was like, and not to plug our book, but I was looking at some websites that are selling cryptinals, and issues 1 and 2 are selling out, dude. So
Oh, shit,
Oh, yeah.
really?
I mean, yeah, and even the pre-order for 4 is sold out on some
What?
Yeah,
sites.
I know at my local store, I went to pick it up. Like 2 sold out real quick that I had to reorder it. So it's on back order.
Shit.
I bought 1 on. I have that on my pull, and then I only could get 3. So we had to reorder 2, and then yeah. So I know those books are fucking flying.
Amazon and Netflix is going to pick up Cryptidnals.
You know who needs to pick up Cryptidnals, I think, and get it out there in 2 different fronts? It should be Tubi. And
Oh shit.
it's just the horror fucking, you know, motherfucking monolith.
Yeah, indeed it is. Yeah, dude. I mean,
It should do.
Yeah,
You
'cause
should
you can
do
break
that.
all that down in quick episodes. Like, yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be they'd be really quick episodes that you could throw. Like, what's Love Robot Killer? What's that?
Love
That
different
one on
books.
Yeah, those are cool. The quick little episodes in there are freaking awesome. Like, you consume 4 or 5 episodes, you've had enough. Yeah, Cryptinals could definitely be like that.
I mean,
Like
I could see it in 11 minutes now, like
Oh yeah, 100%.
like those
Metalocalypse.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Primal.
Yeah, like regular show, because it's just 11 minutes and you just you get in and get out, dude. It's just one single
Yeah.
story.
They didn't quit it, you know.
Yeah.
Hard day at work, you know. Open some booze and just, you know, quick little. That's what I was doing with the Primal. I love that show, man. That's my favorite show in the past like 5 years.
Where is that in streaming?
It's on,
HBO, I think, no?
Yeah, it's on Max. What's up,
Yeah.
Domo? How you doing,
What's up,
man? I read your interview in the Wayzine. That shit was pretty badass, man.
Shit.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. Nice to have you on the show.
Nice to be here.
So that's cool, man. You and your brother get to work on art together, man. That's fucking pretty awesome, man.
It's
A lot of us would like that, you know.
It's complicated, man.
Probably
We're so
extremely,
very
you
what is it? How do you call it? Nosy and critical of our shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're not judging it well. Man.
Looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They still have bunk beds. I see.
right.
He has the race card.
Yeah, they share a night light. They fight over the light.
The glowworm and shit.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
glowworm.
That's awesome, dude.
Their
But that's
footy
cool,
pajama collection is off the hook, though. It's crazy.
What was that?
Your footy pajama collection. It's off the hook.
Your onesie?
Yeah. your
Oh
onesie.
man, like Christmas, like Ralphie. Fucking
Yeah.
But that's cool though, man.
Yeah.
Like you guys are both artists, so you have these different. You're making art, then you're both checking each other. You know what I mean? Like what? You know, like looking over each other.
Yeah.
And you have like there's just so many different like dynamics in one kind of rolled up. You know?
Yeah, usually I suck at drawing hands or
Drawing in general.
yeah, in general, right? or women's faces because I don't have that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
touch,
I'm
because
me
it's
too, man.
yeah, because I'm like,
I
oh,
ain't
it's
gonna
make it ugly, guys. It's the
Yeah,
rough line and shit.
Same here.
and
man.
I give it to Domo. Hey, Domo, clean it up, man, because I know I trust your touch and your lines.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
Like, hey,
praise the way.
I trust you. Yeah, that's cool, man. And then so right now the campaign it's on the website right now on Eric.com. I got the
Yeah,
link right now. If you guys want, I could share it. We could maybe
Sure.
look at it a little bit.
yeah, let's go through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do.
All they use is AI for hands and faces. Confirmed.
Yes.
That doggone AI, man. No,
Actually, I use AI to write up stuff, and it helps me tremendously
I bet, man.
for pitches and just to like rearrange
mix it up,
words
man.
and just to
Yeah.
express an idea better. Yeah, I use AI. Fuck it. I'm the
Okay.
writer.
I love that, man. I love the Junkman, the style right here.
Hell yeah.
It's
That's all
different,
Domo.
a little different from Undead Border. It's got its own flair to it. I like how he's right over the logo too.
That's
It's a
what's cool.
badass.
Is like the thing with the three artists on this project is you see a Rich Ayala piece, you know it's Rich. You
Yeah,
see a Juanito
definitely.
piece, you know it's Juanito. You see a Domo piece, you know it's Domo. So that's what's really cool about this little crew is everybody is unique, and it's not like, hey, which one of the Guays drew this? Like everyone knows, oh yeah, that's got to be a Rich piece. So,
Even the graphic design, logo design, it's very unique. to
Exactly,
us.
yep.
It's yeah.
I
We're
just want to give props to Domo too. That with that the thumbnail, the sketch with the Junkman throwing a zombie head through somebody's torso.
I seen that on Twitter. That
Top
shit's fucking
notch,
metal.
man. Top notch.
yeah. Put it up if you can, Domo.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So-
while we were writing the comic, we were like, we need it's only 12 pages. We just need to make these like 12 banging pages,
Yeah.
war and like action. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna deliver it.
Beast. And,
yeah, I'm looking at all the thumbnails right now, and for a 12-page comic, it has a story, and it's just like nonstop every page.
It's a self-contained story.
Dude, 100%, and it's
Yeah.
got some feelings to it too.
So with this story, the Junkman Gimme Shelter,
Mhm.
is this the bridge from Undead Border into Dwarfs versus Junkman?
Exactly, Matt. You nailed
Okay.
it. Right
So-
in the head.
For me, I mean, you guys know I'm a big fan of Junkman and Undead Border, and I love your stuff.
Thank you.
So I think, I mean, a lot of people, need to know that, man. When that motherfucker came into the store, he came out of nowhere like a ton of bricks. He just hit those kids like nothing. Like he just fucking mowed right through them, dude.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
I forgot the lady's name. She one in there with the kind of
Katrina.
whoop ass. Katrina.
Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katrina. And yeah, dude. I wanted more though. I wanted more of the Junkman, and this is it. Then you guys announced the Dwarfs versus Junkman. That's gonna be fun for those of you that love fantasy football and comics. This is like for me, I think that would be like the perfect marriage of what kind of like Dwarfs versus Lion was, but now you get the motherfucking Junkman. So
Yeah,
you get that
it's gonna be brutal
later.
because you get to really see inside his fort, and you're gonna see all his booby traps, and what does he really do, and how does he live his life, and it's kind of cool how this setup is on the Gimme Shelter, how it kind of starts the beginning of Dwarfs versus Junkman. just in the 12 pages, if you go to the thumbnails, you see there's like 3 sides to Junkman that you get to see here. You get to see a violent side. You get to see like the quiet loner side, and then you also get to see a compassionate side of him too, which is really weird because he's a fucking monster. Like,
yeah,
he's it's like oh, Jason's got a heart. Like, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, no, Jason Voorhees, yeah, he's a monster. No, but all this stems from my my upbringing with anime, because even the villains have a tragic backstory or redeeming qualities to it. So I mean, yeah, man, nobody's evil just to be evil, right? I mean, maybe some characters are, because they serve a purpose. But I mean, in our world, everything has a reason, and why are they like that and shit like that? Yeah,
I struggle with that. Like for me, like personally, I like for later on, I want to kind of make these characters that are irredeemable, like they're just completely evil. That way, but for my book, I was working on Butch Cleaver. I wanted to milk it and like just have that book around forever, but I only have so much time. So I wanted people to human with Butch. So how do I do that? I got to show where he came from, so you guys know why he's this fucking bone incarnate basically, and why he is so evil. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, if you read it, you'd probably get to kind of level with them. And sometimes you do that. Sometimes you get the Jason Voorhees,
Actually, talking about Jason Voorhees, like a little bit of a humanizing to him. He wouldn't even be a bad guy if people just stopped screwing around on his campsite.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking.
There's actually a comic book from Wildstorm where the Camp Crystal reopens, and they're
doing to your mic, man.
Yeah, you're making a lot of noise, Domo. And it's campus in session. The kids come in and they see and Jason spots a little kid that's deformed, has a deformity in his face. So he sees in him, and so he turns into his bodyguard of sorts during the camp. It's kind of interesting, but since there are kids involved, I don't remember if it's gore or violence, but I think Jason just scares them off away.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting, and that's how they humanize him for a bit in that comic. So it's pretty cool. Yeah,
for like a week straight, I binge watched like a bunch of all the Friday the 13th movies, even all the way up to like Jason X.
Which was your favorite? Now that you
I was just about to ask you, all you guys that same question. I gotta know what's your favorite.
I thought Jason X was pretty cool. I can't remember.
Shit's hard. Ain't my favorite, but it's hard.
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember. This was a while ago, but I think it was like one of the second or the third one. That was like. Wait, not the one where he was running around with the burlap bag, but
that's the second one.
The second one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was probably like I think either third or the fourth one. And Jason X, I actually liked. I thought
I love that.
That one is a 3D, is where he gets the mask.
Yeah, so one where the mask had the gash in it, he was a lot.
No, that's fourth. That's the fourth.
Okay, yeah. So it was the fourth one, but
my favorite is Jason Lives, dude. That's like the first zombie Jason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that one.
It's bad. That's a really good movie, dude. And nobody gives it credit, man. Honestly, it's really well paced, good characters, man. It's you're rooting for the characters, dude. Not like on the other Friday the 13th movies. You just want
to see people killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Jason's a good guy.
What's that?
Like that right there.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Domo has also his favorite. So if we can turn his mic back on. And
sorry, is it still doing weird noises?
Yeah, you're moving your microphone base a lot, so it vibrates a lot.
So I agree with Oliver with the Jason Lives one, and Manhattan, just when he gets to Manhattan, not the whole fucking movie, man. It's fucking
it just slaps.
When he kicks a boombox.
What about you, Brian? What's your favorite? You got a favorite one?
Just because of nostalgia, the first one, because it was still scary. It was like, oh, that's a scary movie. I didn't see the other ones until like my early 20s. So, it's the oh my God, this is scary, I'm going to go run to my parents thing kind of wears off. But I remember the first one was scarier than shit. just like Freddy. I remember the first one would give me nightmares, and then
too.
I watched it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This thing is this is a ridiculous ass movie. Like this isn't.
The third one, dude, it's my favorite. The Dream Warriors, man. That's
God, no.
Hell yeah, it's badass.
My favorite Jason movie, I guess my favorite one, if it counts, would be Freddy versus Jason.
Oh shit.
And Freddy movie, if I had to pick. I know it's not scary. It's just fucking comic book movie, dude. At the end, just all action, you know. And then it would have to be the remake of Friday the 13th. I fucking love that one.
Oh, really?
With the guy that played Swamp Thing, Derek Mears, where he's got all this shit underneath like Rambo.
I kind of like that movie because it's like the first three movies in one, no? They do it like an amalgamation of the first two movies.
Yeah, and then that one, and then Jason X. That one's just dope, dude.
Honestly, Jason X, no, I don't like that one.
No, I understand. It's out there, you know.
Yeah.
But that first Freddy, dude, that's my second for Nightmare, and then the third would be New Nightmare, the movie within a movie. That movie's pretty fucking dope. I thought it was.
That's when Wes Craven got tired of his own shit, so he wants to do something different, like Scream.
Yeah, totally, 100%. So right here, guys, we got a bunch of different pictures. Awesome colors. Right here, we see a little bit of the Junkman coming in. He's coming up with some zombies. A lot of people just need to know, man. Junkman is a straight up horror fucking book, man. It's like fucking Land of the Dead with fucking Jason Voorhees. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That zombie is it's the guy he kills in Under the Border.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Just carrying him around.
Just carrying him around. Yeah.
I like that.
It's like Junkman is like if you took Juggernaut and Jason Voorhees and put them together.
There you go.
And he's a badass character, man. Like I think he's a character that's going to be around for a long time.
And who was saying the thing about like you don't have a character until you have a silhouette? And
I used to say that.
Like, friggin' Junkman has that silhouette where that saw arm and then the tires on the shoulders. You fucking know who it is a mile away.
Yeah, awesome. I got that from Peter Jackson. He's the one I heard say that because they're working on the Hobbit movie and they had like 1,000 dwarfs. So you had to have the silhouette.
I think I heard that in that comic book, like 101 book. I forgot, but it like teaches you all the basic structure and all the like schools you on panel making and Scott McCloud.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, I think that's where I first read it. Was that the importance of a character that stands out is like just the silhouette is key. So,
hell yeah, man. And then we got Radder right here. That's another book. You guys want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so it's another 12-page ashcan. It kind of delves into more of the world of Aerith, and you get to kind of see Rafa, one of the main characters from tape 1 and tape 2. You get to see a little bit of his side story. You know, he's this rough, tough, kind of gambling race car driver, and you get to see one of the races, and there's no rules.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You can kill. So think of like Mad Max with Never Ending Story with fucking every other 80s movie just slapped into like 12 pages.
Dude, it's like Death Race 2000, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
With Stallone and shit.
it just kind of shows you a bigger part of the universe within our book. So I hit up Rich, said, hey, man, you think you could draw a racing book? And he's fucking drawing a racing book for sure. It's badass.
It was like, I don't know. Can they make it zany enough?
Yeah, he made it zany. Yeah,
the wacky and zany. That was in the contract.
Yeah, that's all the script says. Yeah. Panel 1, zany.
I went from not drawing cars to drawing a lot of cars that don't even have tires on them.
Getting burned off.
F-Zero cars, dude. That's badass.
Yeah, and the detail in all the pages, man, is insane. So I think it's gonna be one of those books where people pick it up, they're gonna read it, and go, man, that was 12 pages. That felt like a lot for 12 pages. So
pretty fast paced. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just nonstop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with this ashcan. These sets of ashcans is it's a very low page count, but we're packing a punch, man, in these pages. And man, look at that page, man.
Yeah, some of the script that Brian sent me too, I'm like, this is a lot for a page, but I'm managing to like get it in, you know.
Yeah, I did notice that, Rich. I mean, man, how many pages is there?
His script writing is like he crams a lot of stuff into a thing, and I'm used to just like if you read Roach Balls, it's super simple. You know what I'm saying? Like the panel.
Like 90% of the book is just falling. So I said 90% of the book is just falling, right?
Yeah. So like, and then he'll send me the script, and I'm like, well, I'm not used to trying to cram all this craziness into one page, but I wasn't gonna fight it. I'm just gonna like, let's see if I can do this, and everything is working out. I'm like, all right, I can.
That's
do
dope,
this.
dude. Kind of gives me like a 2000, heavy metal feel to it as well.
Yeah, it definitely has got like a heavy metal red line /
metal
kind of Mad Max feel.
Have you guys seen Death Race 2000?
Yeah, I remember.
This is pretty dope, dude. I just started watching it like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Mr. Frankenstein, right? Or
yeah.
Or what's his
with
name?
David Carradine from Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Stallone's in there and shit. That's dope, Rich. So like you're doing a racing book now. What were some of the challenges for you as far as that compared to like a regular book?
A is trying to draw like these characters that are still crazy looking, but they're not like super hyper cartoonish, but still trying to like infuse that cartoonish style in it. So and it's weird because it's not tough because it's not like a lot of crazy background. A lot of it's like landscape, so it's like a lot of it has to be clear and open.
But you're also playing with a little bit of time signatures too that are a little different now with the whole speed aspect too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of funky.
Yeah, so it's a test of style for sure, and I feel like I'm having fun with it, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. So
how does it feel like? I mean, how many years were you drawing Roach Balls? Like the first graphic novel, like a couple?
Yeah, we've drawn it. I started it for during the lockdown. So
and then moving into like realistic humans. Proportions.
So.
What's the transition there? How?
Well, it's a little tough because like I'm trying not to, like I said, do too cartoony. But at the same time, like I talked with Brian about it and asked if I could like, kind of like exaggerate certain things so I can kind of keep that style with it and also have fun. Like if I had to do everything super hyper realistic, it's not going to be fun.
No, it's not going to be
you
when it works. Yeah,
sometimes I mean everybody's different,
and like I feel like I'm straight for my style and. I think an artist's style isn't important. That's how you stand out.
And also, 100%. You had a lot of practice with blue balls, no? Because so
there was a little bit of that reality in blue balls, like a little bit more anchored down in reality, and this even more so. But at the same time, it's not because of like Brian's crazy world and what's going on in it. But like, I don't know. The transition was, I don't want to say it was tough, but it wasn't
easy.
It wasn't easy, but it was I accomplished it. You know what I'm saying?
It was fun too.
Yeah,
it was fun.
This book's gonna be That's the thing is now I'm worried that people are gonna really like this and they're gonna want more races.
Man.
I mean, isn't that the point, Brian?
Oh man, more books.
You're picking their interest, man.
Yeah. I need to stop.
we got a question from Travis Parrick. When are we getting Roach Balls 2?
Roach Balls book 2 keeps getting a lot of ups and downs, but I am working on some short stories. So those short stories will be featured in the next Wazine.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
yeah.
So Rich, whenever you're drawing sometimes like exaggerated forms, do you start with like in your head or even on paper? Do you throw down like some anatomically correct loose shit first and then kind of go in there and fuck up the form a little bit?
Yeah, well, sort of like I'll just start off like everybody does, and you have like these weird like loose sketches and whatnot. And then I'll just mess around in the book, but I try not to go too crazy and too detailed and just in the sketches.
Yeah.
That way I keep a lot of that loose style and that like rawness in the final stages. So,
is that the book you took to Juarez last time?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So like
cool,
what I planned back to Travis's question, like I'm gonna do a bunch of short stories and then compile them into the next roach ball.
Oh, there it is.
That's fun, dude. Like a bunch of day in the life shots of roach balls, right?
Yeah. Because I do have other characters. I do have
give them context.
I want to work on.
Yeah, tell them what that page is. Tell them what that page is about.
Oh, this page. So I had a bunch of the homies sketch, the characters in it. So everybody threw down on this little collabo page. Everybody's like pretty much at a bar, kind of.
So the memoirs right there, huh?
Yeah. This is Brian's character.
Cholo Wolfman businessman.
You got Domo.
That's cool, man.
You got Sophia there. Yeah.
Let's see.
Dario,
yeah.
Oh, that's Julian's Freeman.
Yeah.
Didn't Dario draw the girl though? Yeah.
Yeah. Dario drew
her.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Javi.
Javi's character.
Guy Marisol did the dog in the.
Yep.
Oh yeah, on the shirt. Yeah.
You got what am I doing right here? You got the mean mole burrito by Ali.
Mole burrito.
the Ali mole burrito.
Good times.
Death burrito.
There. Yeah.
Yep. So everybody threw down on that.
Memories.
Is that the burritos from Undead Border or from
from Dead Stop?
I haven't got in there yet.
Oh no, man! Don't eat those burritos.
Yeah, these burritos turn your intestines into a dead stop. So,
man!
Oh, shit, Krieger said he'll buy it.
Ooh,
I'd buy
that book.
$1 million. So yeah, this is some of the Radder like thumbnail layouts.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Hell yeah, awesome.
It's pure.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Chaos,
You should do some shorts with those, bro. When you're allowed to, or if you can. The whole process.
If Brian ever wants to throw, make some kind of like extra bonus sketches and have everybody throw down sketches, that'd be cool.
Like those YouTube shorts. That's what I've been doing. I'll do like the thumbnail to pencils to inks. Slap some fucking metal on there.
Yeah, here's another comic I'm working on. So like,
that's dope, dude.
I drew out.
Do you find easier to sketch with a pen, dude, with a ballpoint pen, or is it just?
Yes and no sometimes. So I'll start off with like a super light pencil. This is HB, 5 HB or something. 5.8. Nice. Just do a wicked like light sketch. So like here's another thumbnail from Radder, but you can't even see it because the pencils are so light.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll go over with the ballpoint pen and just do that.
Because I usually do that with when I'm laying out the Kryptonite stuff. I just go with a ballpoint pen, and if I mess up, I just do another one.
Why has Brian got so much real estate in my sketchbook? It's kind of, I just realized. Why?
Get your money back, dude.
Yeah.
Back to it. Hey, we got Brian in the house.
What up, Brian? Rich wants off the screen. He's like, come on now, get me off.
What's up, fools? Get me out of here.
There you
go. For sure, man. Let me jump back on that campaign real quick. Yeah, dude, those look awesome, man. Lots of stuff coming from you, huh?
Yeah. Is Brian still living out of a hotel room, or is he back at?
He's house sitting right now. He's gonna get a new. Yeah, he's gonna be getting a new spot pretty soon. That fool's working on a gang of fucking stories, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm doing a book with him too. The Puritanian. It's gonna be fucking.
We're in the talks now, working on a Man Dog and 6-Gun Gorilla crossover.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking lit, man.
Yeah. Next year, man. Next year, after we're done with our duties, work on that.
Too mucho, man.
Too mucho duties. I know.
Yeah. And then, like right here, we have another story, right? From
so
the
this
Earth universe.
Yeah, so it's called Virus and a Lullaby, covered by Skibo, and the fucking cover is just I love that damn cover. But this kind of like is the prologue to Aerith, kind of seeing how her world was created, where it comes from, and you get to see one of the main characters, kind of his backstory, how he fits into the full universe that Aerith is in. So another 12 pages of. It's a whole action sequence. Like it's from the start. It's just battle, and it has a pretty dark twist to it at the end, and it kind of just sets it up like, yeah, Aerith might be this funny, wacky, shit talking, zany book, but in reality, there's a dark aspect to it. The whole plot has this extremely disturbing purpose. So, and this kind of gives you that first taste of what it is.
That's awesome, man. And I remember that side story that came, I think it was with one of the
Mox.
Yeah, that one was pretty dark, dude. From that same universe, so I could I got a little like peek into that as well. So I definitely understand what you're saying. I'm excited for that, man. I can't wait to see where you're going. I fucking love too with Ratter. That dude's a badass too.
Oh, Rafa,
Rafa, yeah. He was my favorite, man.
That's what's cool is that we'll go into where he comes from and why he's created and his real purpose. So the books, there's a lot. And now we're working with Javi and Ollie. We're working on a series that kind of goes through Aerith's beginning of, she was this pop star / assassin. So we get to go through her whole series. So it's a little bit more of a manga style. Javi's just destroying that right now. And we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff on top of that. We're working on a full-length album right now, all original music, metal. We're going through vocalists right now. Female vocalists are really hard to find for metal. Yeah, really fucking hard because we want to do ballads too. So there's such a vocal range there. The packaging, everybody knows me for the cassette tape package, and that's about to look like secondhand bullshit once people see what we're doing with the Aerith thing. But yeah, we just wanted some really quick stories to connect 656 IP to Aerith, give you kind of a little bit more look into Junkman, and then just give you a little bit more sampling of the Aerith world. And then we'll just start dumping big books on top of it. Dorse versus Junkman. That's going to be a whole battle crazy series in its own. So the next two big books that we're dropping in the Aerith world are going to be massive projects. Probably the biggest indie projects that people have seen. I mean, none of the pros in the indie world are doing the size of what we have planned for these two projects. I don't even think they have the resources to do what we're doing.
That's awesome, man. I'm excited.
Or the testicular fortitude.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta drop the ball bags.
Yeah.
I like this character right here on the right, man. His sword's fucking badass.
Yeah, and that sword's all through Aerith. There's a purpose for it. There's a reason why it was made. In Virus and a Lullaby, you start realizing that, the world that Aerith is in isn't even real. So we start getting into more of a philosophical story. Like, what is reality? How do we create reality? Do we even exist? Like, it really goes into some crazy, uncomfortable conversations, but in a zany, wacky way. So,
in an entertaining way.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So we got Gimme Shelter sketch cards.
Yeah,
one of a kind, huh?
Yeah, and what's cool is you can either have Domo draw you one or Ollie draw one, and either a zombie or Junkman.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. $45. That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
and they're not the little sketch. Yeah, they're the 3x5s that we've been all because of fucking Juanito messed up on a size. Everyone's doing 3x5 sketch cards now.
That's awesome, dude. No, I mean it's like something a little different too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the cover. Both covers are on sale right now. Man,
and
awesome.
The thing is I don't know why no one's picked it up, but I'm kind of glad. Once these drop and once more stuff comes out, to pick up Rich's cover is not inked; it's watercolored and inked. So it's what do they call mixed media?
Yeah, mixed media.
So fancy. So it's a original Rich Isla piece, watercolored, inked. For $650, I mean, give it a year. People are going to it's like asking, can you get a Roquefort for $650? No. I mean,
it's pretty
yeah.
too.
I think people are really sleeping on this, which I'm perfectly fine. It just means this stuff's going to be worth more once everything drops. And then stuff from Domo, like it's not easy to get original artwork from Domo. Mm-hmm. So this stuff is going to be definitely worth something, especially as 656 grows. And Domo's, he's got all of his side stuff, his clothing company, his brand, his comic, his characters. This stuff's being featured at a steal. So, but it is what it is. If people don't want to pick it up now, then I don't think anybody on this panel has no problem selling it for 4 times what it's listed right now. So,
oh yeah, absolutely. That Ratter cover too, man. That'd be a dope ass shirt. I mean, both those were. That'd be a dope ass like a white T-shirt.
Yeah,
you hear that, guys? You got to get on this shit now. You want some original art, not the fucking AI shit. I know you like the AI, guys.
I just like fucking with people with the AI.
I know. A lot of people like AI. That's cool.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. It's here. It's here.
I actually like it now. I actually like it because then there's like that divide of OG art and then the AI art. It ain't even AI really. It's just a fucking program that blends a bunch of shit together. I mean, it's
more if you use it for creating concepts, Matt. Like, I need to create a I don't know, ghost ship with tentacles around there or some shit like that. And prompt it and
photorealistic, like fucking perfect.
Yeah, but then you modify it for your needs, for your comic book or your story. So.
Yeah, but it's good. Like if you're trying to think of concepts for landscape, or you're trying to think just to get the juices. I use it to write emails now.
Oh yeah.
I just say respond to this email and it generates a response, and I don't even look at it. Click send. It's fucking white.
Oh yeah, definitely for like businesses and shit.
Yeah, I don't even read it. It's just like here you go. So this is another thing. And Krager's bought one, a 1-foot Junkman.
No, that's cool, man. I like that. There was one you guys had like the prototype, right? Where he had like yellow arms and everything, like a little quick kind of paint on him, like with a couple of the pieces. I think it was in the prototype stage. I don't know if it was the 1-foot one, but it was might have been
the art, the drawing. The only ones we printed are just the 3D resins. We had a color changing one that was from people who backed early. For Doors versus Junkman, and then we sent out some other ones. But then we just have this. We're working on something. This is just the 3D print prototype, but we want to work on a full blown toy, Junkman toy.
I think like a Junkman toy, kind of like a Ninja Turtle one, or like a He-Man style one.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fucking dope, dude. Like one I could just like throw against the fucking wall, dude, and kind of pick it up. Because that's what I do with my Ninja Turtles, bro. Like I had the sewer play set, the Technodrome. I had the blimp, and we would stomp on those fuckers and nothing would happen to them. Like they don't really. I mean, I guess it's that one model, the specific one. I don't know if it's the Kenner one or which one it was, but
it was all the lead and it was all the lead in the toys from the 90s.
Yeah, so that shit's dope, dude.
And right now you open up a new toy and it just falls apart now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And you guys got the fucking limited edition shirts. I like those, man. I like that. Yeah, I like them both. The purple one and the
butter. What are the colors, right? What is the name of the colors?
We got butter,
butter
and berry.
Butter and berry.
Yeah,
butterberry.
I got both. I like the berry a lot.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
It looks like it reminds me of that jam color from McDonald's, no?
The Grimace.
The marmalade they give you, the grape jam.
Yeah, I should have called it Grimace instead of berry.
Yeah.
Grimace color.
Yeah, Grimace.
I like those hats too. It's a badass hat.
And then the hats. Domo knock those out real quick.
Are those the flexi fit or the snapback?
I'm wearing one right now. It has the little snap,
Yeah, I like those more because like the baseball ones, sometimes they're fucking heavy. They're a little too heavy. I mean, they look dope sometimes, but sometimes they're just like a little too heavy on the head, dude. I don't know. I just like the old school baseball caps like that more personally. Yeah, man, lots of cool stuff on here.
No stretch goals, right, Brian?
No. It's in and out. Drop the,
stretch goals are kind of weird nowadays. I feel sometimes, you
Yeah.
know,
Shit,
like I don't know. It's just kind of like I don't know. I mean, maybe like yeah. It's like, do you really need one later? You know, like I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have them on my next campaign.
It's very hit or miss, no. And do you really guys want a print or a bookmark?
I think
like
just
me,
offer people, just
Yeah.
offer people the bundle kit or the simple kit. You know why?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like, oh, now I got to wait until we hit $5,000 to see what we could unlock. Like, no, just hey, for $50, here's all this cool shit. Okay, I want the $50 one.
And it's cheap to produce, so I mean, yeah,
exactly.
Just do it like that.
Yeah.
And it's like if you like have a massive campaign, then you're making all this money, then maybe you could be like, okay, hey guys, I'm fucking gonna I'm throwing this in, and then you know maybe if we hit that, like okay, then maybe you might want to open up a dialogue of what a theoretical stretch goal could be. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it might be confusing because I know people get crazy with the stretch goals, and it's like, oh, only if you backed option A, B, and C, you get this. It's like, well, what am I getting? I don't know. So
yeah, it gets a little hairy.
I think we need to make these campaigns a little bit more A, B, C, and that's
100%, real straightforward. Which
that's what we did with Dead Stop because we're more interested in let's just invest all the money in the book. That's why we did the die cut, and I mean we did have a stretch goal for an acetate cover, but we didn't make it. But
the best, dude.
Yeah, but I mean it's just
another book people slept on, man. That's another fucking book. Like
Dead Stop, it's fucking crazy, dude. It's just I don't know, man. It's I just think that we're in a weird time right now. I think people are gonna start going back reading comics a little more.
What's your theory? Like why are we like this right now in crowdfunding and
it's a recession, dude. Everything's fucking expensive.
Not because people are doing crappy books.
No, it's a recession. There's people. It's just people don't have the money right now. Once people start making more money again and the shit starts getting a little cheaper, then you're gonna start having more dispensable or how do you say?
Think about this. Just
more money to buy shit, dude.
If gas dropped just back down to $3, I mean now people have an extra $100, $200 a month alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people that buy comics, they're not like millionaires. They're just dudes like us. They're just like people that want to have entertainment and buy shit. Those are the most people that spend their money on stuff. So yeah, once the economy picks up, dude, you're gonna see like a lot more people buying, have more disposable income. They can start buying more shit. That's just my humble opinion. That's what I think. I know it's affected me a little bit. So us too. But yeah. So I'm but that's all good, dude. Just keep making the books. Like a lot of. There's not a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of us out here, but there's not a lot of us out here. There's not as much as there was, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, doing a lot of this stuff. Doesn't seem like it. So just got to keep doing what we're doing and making these books, I think, and having fun, and checking each other.
That's a relief because I thought we were gonna have to pivot into making books about dildo toads or something.
Yeah.
Well, don't cut options off the table, Rich. You never know.
I might have some ideas.
I mean, we are after we. I mean, I'm done with Brian's projects and we're done publishing Kryptonos.
Yeah,
we do have a project we want to launch on Kickstarter, like catering to that crowd, that algorithm, the not safe for work stuff, but
dick toads.
Yeah. What? Oh. Well, I mean, like, do you mean Kickstarter? Like just that specific audience?
Yeah.
Because I mean, every crowdfunding site's got different, it's a different audience, bro. Like Zoom's a different audience.
Not safe for work on Kickstarter, you're getting fucking $20,000.
Yeah, because the audience in Indiegogo, they're all shadow banned, so that's
they're shadow banned too. You know what I mean?
That's a dead market right there, and
and then you have the exodus going over to Fund My Comic. That thing's just fucking getting bigger and bigger. There's just so many books on there. I don't know any of the people that are like half the people that are on there. I've never even seen the stuff. Like if I haven't browsed the site fucking since it first opened up, but I just see so many books on there. So I think the word's getting out, and there's going to be more people going over there. Kickstarter's Coca-Cola, so that's always going to be fucking massive. I mean, Keanu's on there, like everybody's on there. There always going to be people there.
Zoop right now we've helped fund the guy, no, Brian?
dude I met on social media. He had this really cool book, and he's like, "Oh, I'm on Zoop," and yeah, he got funded pretty quick, and we interviewed him like last week, and he was going through the process, and it's like they're pretty in depth, and I think now I understand their reasoning of why they cherry pick, certain projects on there, but they have the option too. Once you've funded on Zoop one time, the second time you do a campaign, they offer you printing and fulfillment.
That's
so
fucking
you're just
gangster.
So I mean, you're not doing shit, and you're just creating the the content, and they're just printing and shipping. They actually build your campaign for you. From what TS was saying is, you just fill out an Excel sheet, and then they build it, and they tell you what you should do for your campaign, and they do all the marketing.
Yeah,
so
everything.
He got funded, and his book looks awesome, dude. Tokyo Fire.
Yeah, it's
to go check
cool.
that out.
It's different. It's not the same shit you see on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. It definitely has its own look and art style to it. So I mean, I personally think, I don't think the comic crowdfunding is going to be around much longer. I think a lot of indie comic creators are going to die off because it's just hard.
It's hard work, dude. It's
a lot of hard work.
You got to be insane to do
it. Exactly.
So,
and I think,
which I am. I'm a fucking nut.
20 years crazy, Matt.
There you go. And with AI too, I mean, you're going to be able to create your own website just by giving a couple of prompts.
Well, like, look at your boy Zach. I mean, he's going to go, like, he's saying most books are going to be fucking AI art now, like in the next few years. He's like, get with it, or fucking just fucking learn how to do it. And I'm just, again, I'm a hard fuck AI. I mean, I'll tell you right now, fuck AI art, fuck everything about AI. I don't give a fuck. I'm all about, all natural, the human hand. I always will be, but it needs to exist. It simply needs to be. That way we can have options. I can have my shit. People might not want that. They might want rich and stuff. You know what I mean? Rich
but the thing is with AI is, let's say that you are an artist, but you're not you don't know how to do marketing or anything. Hey, here's my comic book. Can you build me a website that would, convert customers? Boom, it builds it for you. All right, now create me a Facebook campaign for this to get me, the sales. I don't think people are realizing that side of the AI where, okay, you're an artist. Well, now just focus on being an artist and let the AI do the rest. And it's going to get to that point where, why am I on Kickstarter? Why am I on Indiegogo? Why am I on Fund My Comic when I can just have the AI do all the hard work for me and I get to keep every single penny, I have my own brand. My comic book is on my website. It's being fulfilled by my fulfillment center. It's
my warehouse.
I think with the AI, I think a lot of people are, they bite their thumb at it, and the same motherfuckers that did that shit to the internet, they all went out of business.
Oh yeah, totally.
You gotta use the tools, whether you hate it or not. Use the technology, but abuse it. You say fuck you technology. I'm going to abuse you to use you to make me better, and you're going to be my little bitch. And you can do that with AI. You can make AI your bitch. Yeah. And so you can either bitch about AI or make it your bitch. Those are your two options. And what I'm seeing just in the e-com world, I mean, you're getting all customer services AI. Fulfillment is print on demand now is becoming AI now, where graphics are just loaded up and the system is putting it in the shirt. It's scanning the shirt. It knows where to place it. It does Q&A, quality control, just by scanning the shirt, scanning the print quality. I mean, it does all that shit now. So it's just, use it as a tool and guarantee in 1 year the people who have been using the AI will be ahead of everybody else.
For sure, dude.
You won't even 100%. Be able to compete because you'll be so far fucking behind. I like AI. The AI art stuff's a little dicey,
to me it looks rubber and plastic. Like almost most of the stuff looks rubber and plastic. I'm not talking about the hand fuckery, but I know they're gonna fix it in like 5 minutes anyway. Like this shit's gonna be done. Like I already know. It looks. I guarantee there will be looks immaculate already.
There will be a fully generated major motion picture generated by AI within the next 5 years. Guaranteed.
Well, I was saying like pretty soon, like one day people are gonna be like, oh, I want a live action Bruce Timm fucking
Yep.
Lobo movie. You know what I mean? And directed by fucking, I don't know, some Guillermo del Toro, and then it'll just factor all those things in. You could put the actors you want in there and it'll do all of that. It's, I don't know. It's a crazy time, man. But I do know that too.
Weird. Yeah, porn's gonna get really weird.
Yeah, that's always the first thing. That's always the main thing. It's always porn is the first thing. Like with DVDs and VHS, it's always the first market that explodes with porn.
I want to see the day where I could just upload Rich Ayala's artwork to AI. Hey, draw me the bush balls.
No, I mean it'll happen. It'll happen one day. I mean that's what's. But I mean that's again for me. That'll always go back to like for art. You're always gonna have the human wild organic hand, like Matt Burke and Rich Ayala running around out in the fucking jungle, like drawing shit, like organic.
I've been working so hard on how to
wild caught,
just for AI to come along.
Hey AI, draw me something zany and wacky.
Yeah.
Like Rich Ayala? Yeah.
Just like that.
But those all those crowdfunding sites, they are all different. Like Zoop, I got that Axe Wheeler John when that Perotta launched on there. Like that shit looks fucking metal out, Pick that up. It's fulfilling too. I got an email like today or yesterday that like make sure your address is all right. Like I'm like, oh, homeboy's fulfilling this shit.
I just put into Midjourney. I said, draw me something zany and wacky. Let's see what.
And then
I found another AI chat.
Yeah,
you can upload text documents or PDFs, and I just uploaded a script from then they told her, hey, give me a synopsis of the script.
There you go.
And man, it's a tool, guys. Use it so you can make
you can definitely jump forward, dude. I came up with the whole I came up with a whole horror story today at my new job, and I'm like putting it in my phone, and I'm just thinking right now, like, damn, I could probably have this shit all like the whole world with AI. But
man, it's
well, that's what I'm doing with the Aerith AI is. Anytime we write script or panels, I feed it into the AI. So the Aerith AI knows every detail of the Aerith world. And what I wanted to do eventually is put it up on the website to where someone can ask any question about the universe. And Aerith can give you an answer or tell you a story or go in depth about a character. Like you can't do that anywhere. You got to wait till the lore is written. But if AI already knows everything and can create the lore on a fly, making sure that everything's connected, like it's not going to forget the characters and how they're connected. I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like, hey, Aerith, what happened last week in Sector 5? She'll tell you what happened. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's creating a different experience to bring you more involved into the comic that we're building.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I mean, obviously, no one's doing that. Whatchamacallit, Brian over here, Christgau, he did a 6-gun guerrilla campaign on Zoop too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He made like $5,000 on there. All different people. He didn't even. I mean, raise that much. I mean, I don't know.
Did he like reach his goal or did it?
I think so. Yeah. I don't think he reached his goal. I'm not sure, to be honest. But they were all new backers, like he told me, like people he'd never met. So that's how I do know that there is a different audience over there. And just same thing with Kickstarter. And if you have the time and, like your book might do better somewhere or not. Either way, there's different audiences on every crowdfunding site,
And where's another audience? The people that don't do crowdfunding or on YouTube or social media. And
there's the LCS,
Yeah, like those are the shops or the cons, dude. We still need to go there, man. I remember
you have to go there. And a lot of cons,
I remember when all this started, the cons, the new cons are streams, guys. Streaming is the new con. Sure, because there's a pandemic and we're locked down, but that shit's gonna end and people are gonna be starving to get out of the house, man. And they want to go buy comics or
dude. There's so many cons,
or whatever.
Like where I'm at, like they're not really that big. I mean, obviously we were talking like WonderCon and Comic Con, but the bulk of the fucking cons are like in the middle of America, like and there's so many cons, and like I know because I see people on there and they're just raking it in, dude. Like people really love that shit out there more,
Yeah,
so
I think
you could do that.
I think last weekend there was like 4 cons now at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
There was Baltimore, then there was SPX, and I think there was the Long Beach and the LA con. No, I mean,
the Long Beach one's pretty weak though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I tabled next to Marv Wolfman, and fucking nobody was there, dude. There were just people walking around in cosplay. No one was buying books. It was empty. I mean, you had Rafiki running around wrestling some guy up on there was. Swear to Christ, but there was nobody there, dude. And the tables are $900 now. They were 300. They were 300, dude. Like when I went, and I went for 2 days.
Nah, crazy.
So, and I was just like, I'm never gonna ever fucking con here again. And then I just see the cons from all over, like Texas and fucking Baltimore and everywhere all over like America, dude. That's there's a lot more like a comic. The comic audiences is really out there, dude. A lot, you know. And then the LCSs, the local comic book stores, go in there, do signings. Even if you're not, even you know, you go in there, you push your book, you talk to people, you bark at them. You know what I mean? You hustle. You let them know about your books. A lot of people don't do that, but they should. I think so. It's a missed opportunity. That's what I used to do back in like 2017. So I don't know. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work being an indie creator, man. You don't have the big guys looking over you or like sending you to signings or like I remember like in the 90s, dude, like when Extreme Studios would do tours like
yeah, the 90s.
Everywhere, dude. What the fuck, man? That was awesome, dude. And yeah, they're not doing that anymore, dude. Or unless you're like a big time, or if Marvel or DC is backing you up, yeah, man. But it's a lot of hard work now.
It's a lot of hard work. We're in a different movement right now. People want bespoke, fucking customized stuff. They want limited stuff, like limited print runs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you just got to kind of do what you can artistically and fulfill your artistic need and urge, but also hopefully pick up some customers and supporters that like your stuff. That's exactly. The only thing you can really do is fucking have fun. And not you know, let anything really get in your way or fuck
not going to depth.
Yeah. No, that sucks, man. You know, gotta stay away from that. Definitely, dude. You guys hear any new metal bands lately?
Oh, dude, I'm in like I am in Japanese metal freaking hell right now.
He's in baby metal mode right now.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's getting worse. Like I'm in the fucking Hanabi, freaking Bandmade. Dude, there's just so much freaking Japanese metal that like
genres of metal in Japan.
Is so I was talking to the homie that we're doing our music with, and I was like, hey, don't think I'm weird, but hey, check out this video from Pelldust. You know, this is some cool shit. It's one of those like bands that you listen to them and you're like, what the fuck did I listen to? This is fucking metal. He goes, what the fuck? You know, it's like, dude, I've been talking about Pelldust for years and everyone thinks I'm crazy. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy metal. The Japanese, like, even with metal, they just have to fucking do it different and cooler than anybody else does. And then you start seeing like who they're involved with. Like, all right, sorry, Ollie's gonna start laughing. If you look at baby metal, the amount of people who've written for them, Dragon Force, Metallica. I mean, you start going down the list of major metal bands. They're involved in that group. Yeah. Then, dude, just like Hanabi, you have 4 badass chick musicians that you wouldn't think know how to scream. Look at Bandmade. They have probably one of the best bass players out there. Just insane musicians. And I've just been like watching people do covers so you can see what the guitar riffs are. Yeah. And I'm lost. I'm like, Eddie Van Halen looks like a bitch compared to these guys. Like the way they're doing, the way they're tapping and just the craziness that they're doing on the guitars. But really I just been listening to a lot of Dragon Force too, which is kind of embarrassing, but because I don't think a lot of people know about that. But
yeah, Dragon Force is sick, dude. They're fucking badass, fucking power, fucking technical Nintendo metal, dude.
Dude, they have like the Dragon Force challenge where people try to play the riffs, and it takes them months and months to figure out how to play these songs. It's insane, man. Like, I really just appreciate the level of creativity that a lot of these Japanese metal bands are doing, because they're like, all right, we're going to take metal, we're going to completely fuck it up, but make it sound amazing. And I think it's the only, only the Japanese could figure out how to do that, because they always come after everything in a different art eye, and everything definitely has some spiritual meaning of how they did it. It's insane. So I highly respect the musicians that are coming out of Japan right now. It's just I've been telling my wife, because she laughs, but I said I guarantee within a year or 2 years, Japanese metal is going to be what's on the radio.
Oh yeah,
guaranteed,
dude. There's also like a Mexican black metal band that was playing at Wacken in Germany. I forgot the name of them. They're like Mayan though.
What?
I forgot the name of them though, but they're pretty badass. I'll have to show you guys. They're pretty dope. I think it starts with a C, but they're new. I just seen them on fucking. They're playing at Wacken. The dude comes out like Apocalypto, and one dude's fucking blowing on a horn, and the dude's hitting the drum and shit. It's all Mayan. Yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. There's a lot of different metal bands, like the ones in the Mongolian scene. There's a
I've been seeing that shit too. Is it the one with the girls?
No,
Okay.
It's all dudes, and they're playing some crazy fucking Mongolian instruments. Then there's another one, Black Braid. I think that's Native American black metal. They're pretty crazy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, that's just black metal, dog. That's just like the Norwegian inspired fucking corpse paint, fucking punk rock, fucking blast beats with fucking goblin vocal style of metal. You know what I mean? It just goes crazy. And then fucking I forgot that heavy metal, like straight heavy metal, like Judas Priest, like I forgot, they're from Japan, dude, but they're badass. Like back in the 80s or 90s, they're really fucking cool. I forgot the name of them though, but they're dope. Like Japan's been fucking up metal fucking for decades, like making some sick shit, dude.
No, I think now that a lot of metal is getting infused with like hip hop and weird shit.
Dude, there's a resurgence now, bro. It's just everything came back. Everything came back now, dude. Now we're back to new metal. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because me and Rich are about the same age. Because like that was our era. That was like Korn, Deftones, fucking Limp Bizkit. Like it or hate it or don't like it or whatever. But that was the era. Then after that, after new metal, it was fucking metalcore. And that was like Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall. Like that was our era. It was new metal and metalcore. Then deathcore came. So that wasn't my time. I'm not saying I like it or don't like it, but have you guys heard of Alex Terrible? You guys ever heard of that fool?
No.
Check him out, dude. He's from Russia. They're called Slaughter to Prevail. And this fool covers rap, all kinds of shit. And he does it like with death metal style, but he's like creating new vocal patterns with his voice, with his vocals. That other people haven't even seen. He was covering Queen, We Will Rock You. I seen him doing it like fucking 3 years ago. He's been on YouTube for about 6 years. He's got a comic book too, dude. And everyone in the band, they have these fucking masks that they wear. And when he opens his, and he sells the masks and shit. But he covers all kind. He's like rapping on a horse out in the snow. Because the Russians, they go crazy. Check it out, Alex Terrible. He's fucking dope.
I'm gonna look it up.
They're calling him the new Ozzy because metal hasn't had a showman in fucking for years. There ain't no motherfuckers biting off no bat. Metal needs showmen. Like when you go to a metal show, you need to entertain people, dude. You can't just you have to put on a show. Like, I mean, Slipknot was probably like the last. That was a big one. Iron Maiden puts on a big show. You got Eddie running around.
White Zombie, no? Rob Zombie too.
Rob Zombie does. Monomarth does. They have the Vikings come out and they hit the shields. That shit's dope. But this fool, he's getting down. He'll go up there and he'll tell the whole audience, shh. Like everyone closes and he's like fucking doing a whole deep throat. But he projects so much that you can hear him all the way in the back without a microphone. So he's pretty powerful. And then he's doing like death metal fucking death. Like throat battles, how there's rap battles. Well, he's doing like fucking throat battles on his YouTube, but he's just having fun. He's having fun on his channel, and that's promoting his band. And then he's fucking selling magnets and masks and his comic books.
Exactly.
So it's just like, oh, that's cool. And he's covering all these other bands and he's trying to sing and shit. So my buddy was showing them, and they bring in like a totally different like types of audiences. Like there's dude in fucking like preppy dudes with their fucking little sweaters on in there at the shows, and there's fucking dudes that are like, fucking hip hoppers there. Then there's death metal dudes there. Like they're bringing in all kinds. It's one of those bands that kind of help blow shit up, like baby metal too.
Yeah.
Have you seen Breaking the Law?
Alaskan, what is it? Eskimo. God, what are those guys? Boy. What is it? Eskimo Boy something. They do like the EDM with metal, and see their shows, dude. Yeah. They're packing arenas, and like you said, it's not just the metalheads; it's everybody because they hit a sound that everybody fucking. I think. Yeah. Let me think of it. Eskimo
crosses the borders, man. And
and that's what I love about this new style of metal is they're using melodies from other genres, but putting it into metal to the hook. Like it's the hook that people are getting into. You look, what was his name? The rapper Lil Uzi. I didn't even know who the fuck that guy was. Does a crossover with baby metal. Doesn't sound anything like a baby metal song. No one knows what the hell's going on in the song, but it just explodes and everybody's listening to it now. Now you got rappers, like people who like hip hop, looking into different metal bands because like, I've never heard metal before. Is this what metal's like? So it's really cool.
Yeah, I know Rich is her Necro, huh?
Yeah,
he knows about Necro.
My era. I seen him perform one time in New Hampshire years and years ago.
It was like Death Rap right there.
Yeah, it was not. I still bought a T-shirt though.
Yeah. I remember that fool. But yeah, all that shit's coming back, man. Everything comes around every like 30 years or so, 20 years, like the pants are back. I don't know if Jinkos are back, but I see the kids wearing the pants like that.
Dude, I'm seeing kids like kids in my daughter's elementary school wearing Nirvana, Def Leppard shirts. I'm like, what the?
Posers. You guys seen any cool movies lately? You guys go out to the movies at all?
Shit.
Fuck. I know we're renting Barbie tomorrow, so
okay. Well, me and the homie.
I watched Barbie during the week. It's not that bad, dude. It's pretty cool.
No.
Oh, actually, Ninja Turtles. I did enjoy that movie. And Shin Ultraman on Amazon. That movie was dope. Yeah.
What's that about? Shin Ultraman.
Ultraman, dude.
Oh, it's just Ultraman.
Yeah,
I remember that, dude.
Shin.
Yeah, and it's the same guy who, the same director that did Shin Godzilla and the Shin Mass Rider.
Have you guys seen the new Godzilla trailer? Was it Godzilla -1?
Oh, yeah, looks badass.
Yeah, it looks dope, dude.
No, I saw like a still shot of it, but I haven't peeped in a trailer. Actually, I gotta check that out. But...
It's a retelling of the original movie, right? The first movie.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
this looks dope, dude. I like I'm getting into the whole kaiju fucking. I never really got into it that much when I was younger, but now I found like a new respect for it. I've been watching a lot of the old movies. Pretty fucking dope.
That's my I grew up on that type of stuff, so I love that stuff. I actually have a character that I want to work on that has to do with like kaijus and big monsters and all that stuff. So
it's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen the what is it? The War of the Gargantuans? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's what got me into it even more because like I don't know, dude. I just fucking hated that shit when I was a kid. I was like, fuck this shit. I hated Power Rangers too, but now I'm like that shit's pretty dope. I mean, for some reason I like the Green Ranger though. I thought that fool was dope back in the day, and but I watched War of the Gargantuans. I was like, damn, dude, look at that fucking set. Like I look at it differently now. You know what I mean? Like they're performing in the big suits, and like there's just so much. And that movie's fucking badass, dude. We did it on the show with Brian or Movie Club. But this big set that's just all water. The dude's walking there. There's all these trees and those big Frankensteinian type monsters that like look like Bigfoot, and they're fucking disgusting, like hideous, like they're complete monsters. You can't like human with them whatsoever. Physically,
didn't one of them
they have heart to them.
Didn't one of them eat their girlfriend or something? And that's
I think so. Yeah.
Fight?
Yeah, dude.
The one that was like always swimming in water, the green one, he was like the bad one, and the brown one was just like, I just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
And they started beefing and whatnot, and then I think they end up getting murked at the end or something like that, or they end up like trying to help each other out or so. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but like my favorite Godzilla movies were the ones that were the corniest. So like Godzilla versus Megalon and Godzilla versus Hedorah. Like those were my favorite. Gigan, Godzilla versus Gigan. Those were my favorite ones, and they were like the corniest. So.
Those were what, 70s, right?
Yeah, the 70s, like I forgot the name of that specific Godzilla, but
They have different eras, no? The Showa era.
Yeah, Showa was my favorite one, where it's like he had the big goofy eyes and he looked like a dog. He had a lot more character, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Preston was talking about the 90s of Godzilla. He's saying like that was his. I think he was saying the 90s. He really liked that shit, that time period.
Yeah,
I think they had a lot more money and shit.
Villain again, no, Godzilla was more like a bad guy again in the 90s.
Yeah. They made him more serious and more intimidating. Yeah. But Shin Ultraman, like if you like the original Ultraman and the way they like looked at and the aesthetics and the film, like they really like captured that in this new movie they made. And but they got a little more in depth, but not too in depth with like the relationship between the human and the Ultraman like alien being when he takes over the human being. Mm-hmm. And they get to a little more in depth and like kind of like show you a little bit from that aspect, but and then everything else was like they kind of kept the corniness and a little bit of the weight, the wacky and the zaniness of the old, but
the charm.
But everything else was just dope. Like I watched the movie like twice. I rented it. I watched it like 2 or 3 times. But good.
Yeah, that shit's dope, man. I just love like everything that goes into it, like all the everything they got to build, and it's so technical, dude. And it's a dude in a costume, man. Like, how could you not like that?
Yeah.
I discovered one called the Daimajin.
Daimajin.
Yeah, like it's a stone samurai, a giant stone samurai.
Ooh, I heard of that. I think I heard of that.
Yeah, it's badass. Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Some dude was talking about that last week.
Watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Some dude on. Yeah, okay. I was was that last? I'm trying to go to the movies more now. Like, there's a theater by my house. It's $5 on Tuesdays and then $5 on Sundays. I mean, there's always $6, but $5 got a nice ring to it. But I went and seen the voyage, the last voyage of the Demeter.
How was that?
I liked it, dude. I thought that shit was dope. The best chapter in the book of Dracula, in my opinion, the scariest one. Took forever to fucking make, and man. Dude, I really liked it. And then throughout the story, he basically like just keeps changing, dude. Throughout, like he's a monster, dude. He's not like just the normal like Gary Oldman or Bela Lugosi or Christopher Lee. He's a fucking monster again. It's like Alien on a ship, and I really like the way that they're taking the Universal Monsters universe. They made a movie that was scary, and not with the big budget. There's some little CGI dodgy spots in the movie. They're kind of like but when they're knocking out the Nosferatu, there's some parts where he's like, because he changes, and there's just one scene where he's just laying there like that outside on the boat, you know, and the dude comes over to him. That's how you kind of see him in the beginning. It's like that, and he just like goes over like an old man, and he's laying there, he's like, and he just jumps at him and fucking like cuts him with his finger, you know, and he's just like, oh, and then he just slowly like evolving through the story because it's just Drac, dude, and he's a fucking demon, and you get the Nosferatu, you get the Barlow from Salem's Lot. I don't know if you guys seen Salem's Lot, but there's this one scene. I don't want to spoil it, guys, but I really liked it, man.
Don't spoil it.
A lot of people liked it, and a lot of people no. I think a lot of people did like it, dude. No,
Ray, dude,
did Ray like it?
He loved it, dude. Look about it. No, dude, fucking movie. Go watch it. It's badass.
Ray liked it. I liked it. Brian liked it. All the horror people I know liked it. And it fucking and it was dude, it was dope. Like it even set up like the end. Like, how are they gonna make this motherfucker like in the next movie? Like, how is he gonna? Because in the book he starts getting younger and younger and younger. If you read it, and you know, like they see him and he's like, oh, he's fucking like in the one with Gary Oldman. That's one of my favorite movie, my top 3. And that fool fucking I'm like, how are they gonna get him? Like, how's he gonna look like that? And then the way they handled it differently, and it's like, that's cool. You know, like what are you going to do with Dracula? You know, like how are you going to spin that fool? You know, because he's one of those characters where you can make 3 Dracula movies a year. He's an evergreen character. You can make 3 Batman a year. There's just certain characters that are just fucking dope, dude. You can keep making movies. Like they made 2 Dracula movies, Universal. They made this year with what's his name, Nicolas Cage, and then that one. So
the Nicolas Cage one, Rainfield, that was pretty good.
It was good too. And it was for me that was kind of like Crank a little bit, you know. It was like Crank mixed with Dracula.
Crank
did another thing with part 2 with the kaijus, that little fight scene. I was like, what the fuck are they doing here? Now I look back and like, that's pretty dope. But yeah, dude, definitely check that shit out. I'm trying to go to the movies more now, but it's kind of hard. It's like a dying, like, I don't know, man, hobby, I guess. Entertainment void. People don't really do anymore. They just kind of stream everything. I don't know. It's good to get out of the house, I guess.
I mean, it's sometimes it's good to stream, but yeah, but for big movies, yeah, I want to see them at the movies, man.
The next one I'm excited for is Hellboy. I want to see like that. It's the last one they're gonna do. It's supposedly already filmed. It's based on the Crooked Man, where he has to take on a coven of witches in Appalachia, like in the 1950s. And they got
is it by Guillermo del Toro?
No, it's from the director of Crank. One of the directors of Crank, Brian Taylor. He went on and did some other shit after Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, which I like that. I like the Ghost Rider movies too. They could have been better, but I like them for what they are.
Yeah, we watched that, right, Domo, like a few months ago, and yeah, man.
The second one, they did some cool stuff with it that I liked.
Yeah.
Which one? Which movie?
The Ghost Rider movies.
I had a marathon of Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Yeah. They did some cool stuff I really liked. I know a lot of people hated on that movie, but
yeah,
I've never seen it a couple months back.
It's not that bad. I mean,
it was some cool stuff. Yeah, the way they made him like Twitch, like he had these weird out moments, and Alice, like his whole getup looked like Tari almost.
Yeah, Tari, all bubbly and Tari and shit.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot more different shit in there.
One of my favorite comic book characters as a kid, so it was
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty dope.
Yeah, I like that one. And that dude, because it was two guys that was doing Crank, Gamer, and then that was the last movie they did together. It was Naval Dean and Taylor. And Naval Dean would always film on rollerblades. You know, he would always get on a skateboard or skating, and he's filming those shots on rollerblades a lot. And I think he even, there was a shot in that movie though. It was pretty dope with Idris Elba in the beginning. He's shooting and he goes off a cliff, and it's in Romania, and the camera's behind him. That shit was dope, dude. Yeah, man, those old like Marvel movies, I don't know, man. I like a lot of them. The ones that were just kind of free for all, like made at different studios and shit. I liked a lot of them. I like the Ang Lee Hulk. I like the Daredevil director's cut.
Blade, man, Blade's the pinnacle, no?
It's the best Marvel movies ever. 1 and 2, my humble opinion. Can't be touched. Can't be remade either. Wesley Snipes is irreplaceable.
No, I haven't. Just one.
I envy you, dude. I remember seeing that movie.
That was a bad one.
God.
No, this is part 3. This is one that's
part 3 is horrible.
One, dude.
Yeah. Just fast forward to the end, dude, where he fights everybody and fucks everybody up, and then beats the shit out of Dracula, and then turn off.
I always thought that 2 and 3 were like really bad.
3 is the one you could go without, but Blade 1, like if you watch Blade 1, then watch Blade 2 right after. Like the bad guy was dope. The concept was sick. Like they had a lot of cool stuff going on.
Is that where the Resident Evil 5 characters pop in?
Yeah,
the parasites and the mouth and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I like them Resident Evil movies, dude. After a while, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, they're just fucking cheeseball. Fuck it.
I mean, you gotta see him. Not with the title, it's just like a bunch of monsters and shit. But name it. I don't think just don't name it Resident Evil. But yeah, totally.
For what it is, right?
The second one that's my favorite, honestly.
Me too.
Yeah,
me too. With Nemesis.
Yeah.
It was like
when fucking Alice shows up, shut the movie off. It's over. But before that, that's badass. Everything, it's like the game, dude. It's like the game.
Yeah, dude. Now I totally and that second Resident Evil 2, I think that's the best game for sure, dude.
Yeah,
like remake that fucking game, dude. Like, damn, put that or make it in a movie. I think that'd be really cool.
I mean, they did that, no? The Welcome to Raccoon City.
They tried.
But
they tried. Yeah. Do you guys see that shit?
Yeah.
Was it
saw it theater, right, Oli?
Yeah, we went opening night, and it was hit and miss.
Yeah,
more misses than hits.
Yeah, I would have went fucking theater for that. Yeah.
But they had interesting things. They mixed the mythologies from both games, the first one and second one, but they took some liberties that it wasn't necessary. That
What do you guys think about making a movie? You guys ever think about making movies? Like maybe on a phone or something like that?
Oh shit.
No.
I mean, we almost made a movie. Like,
I've been thinking about that. Like even today, I was thinking about that at my job. Like, damn, how can I make this a movie? Like, that's ultimately I'd like to make my own movie someday, like on a phone, you know.
But based on your characters on your comic or what?
Not the ones that I have now. I try to find a story that I like that is worth, I think in my head, making a movie out of that's attainable through budgetary means. I think the stuff like I think a lot of my characters and stuff I need like a pretty big budget, you know, to do it. But I'm thinking small, like a cool like horror cool horror movie, you know, on the phone.
I would do a fun footage movie, honestly, but with a different take. But I'm not gonna say because I don't want people.
Yeah, don't say
shit.
don't even say it don't even say it in the room while you're by yourself, because then you put it into the ether and it somehow travels like someone will pick it up.
Somehow the producer gets it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, it's weird. It's just weird how fucking you could say something and then it materializes somewhere.
Probably those guys those guys go into like a dark room and fucking take psychotropics and connect.
Yeah, with that spiritual fucking ether that you fucking spew through your mouth.
They connect with fucking aliens and demons. Like, hey, give me all your ideas, man. Get them over here.
I'm gonna monetize this shit.
Yeah.
No, I would like to though, man. Like I came up with an idea today. I thought, oh man, if I learned how to make some cool like gore and special effects and got some cool like actors and maybe if I could lock in a cool set and I could make a fun movie and then get some cool t-shirts to go with it, a cool, you know, soundtrack and stuff. Because the thing is, like, again, we're talking ethers and spewing fucking shit out there. But again, if you have a dream, you have to say it. You have to talk about it. You have to like keep saying it, you know?
I mean, I've heard that if you keep saying it, you trick your mind.
You do.
And you already did it and you don't do it. I don't know if you guys heard that before.
Yeah, no, I heard it all the time. And like, I hear that from fucking like people that are like millionaires and shit. Like that's how they start out when they like made not like when they came from nothing. They're just like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to like every fucking day. Like they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until like they get there, dude.
No, but there's another.
I'm not going to do it,
but there's another version that your mind, you say it that I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this. But your mind just like accepts that it's already done and you don't do it. So you kind of trick it. I don't know if you guys heard of that before or encountered any of that in your personal lives, but I think that's pretty interesting.
I mean, I've heard that.
Sometimes I keep from actually saying what I want to do because I want to actually do it.
Yeah, I believe in that. I think the words have power, dude, and they can. Words have power, and also like how you feel about something. Like if you really hate something or there's someone at work that you can't fucking stand and you know you're just like like you wish something bad to happen to them. I think you'd be amazed at fucking how powerful the human brain is. Like, I don't know, man.
I believe that too. Yeah.
I just I try not to walk around like pissed. I just feel like life is too short and I used to get mad like at a lot of shit and I would hold people fucking accountable in my head and I would walk around with that shit and it would fuck me up. Mm-hmm. So I don't hold on to grudges no more. I'm trying to just have a nice day and shit and not stress about nothing, dude. Like I don't stress about shit anymore, dude.
There's some things
I just try to have fun, you know.
There's some things that happen in your life that you don't have control over it and just say,
oh no, dude.
It's
like you have like there's not like most of the shit you have no control over, dude. So it's just like, all right, on the next one and
I was talking to Domo about that today. That some shit happened, and dude, why am I fucking stressing over this? That's out of my control. So fuck it. It's
like Juanito says, "Fuck him."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, I gotta bounce. I gotta bump into a meeting.
For sure, man.
I gotta head out. But
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us on. I think Ollie will pop on down for a bit. But yeah, I gotta meet with Vietnam guys.
For sure, man.
Good night.
Take it easy, bro. Have a good one. Yeah, man.
Good.
One more question. You guys got any good like drinks you've been drinking lately? Any
water.
Yeah,
pounding the water.
I don't.
I'm not much of a drinker these days. Like I quit smoking weed and I don't even drink. So if I do drink, it's like a beer or two on a social occasion, and that gets me like. So I just don't get drunk. That's it. So I get a buzz and then I'll stop. So
yeah. Socially, whenever we have friends over, they'll bring Modelos and
Modelos,
little michelada
always
or clamato and shit. And that's just one, and that's it.
Yeah, so I think the last beer I had was when I was in Florida and I met up with a homie, and I think I had like 2 Stellas, and then I got a buzz and I just stopped drinking.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Didn't I give you a sip of the snake?
Yeah, that's snake juice or whatever.
The snake juice.
It's like that movie I was watching tonight. The fucking whole
Yeah.
Sorry.
That stuff was good. Man. That stuff was good. It was spicy.
It's like, what is it? Like vodka, mezcal, tequila?
Oh, damn. That sounds good.
There's a snake there.
My brother-in-law's brother, dude, he gave me a big bottle of fucking mezcal, and I left it on his table in Mexico when I forgot it.
This thing was in a big jar. There was a snake inside of it, and it was like spicy, and it was good.
Oh, damn. That sounds really good. I'll hit that shit.
Yeah, I took a sip too, and it was like, damn.
Yeah. I think honestly, the last time I had some drinks like socially was with you guys in Mexico, and then that's it. Like, so I'm like, not really a drinker these days, man. Like I'm boring. So
I mean, it's just for social occasions, no? But
yeah, that's what I do most of the time. I drink once a week, and that's on the show.
Yeah, me too.
So it's a social occasion technically. So I don't know. It makes me tired, dude. I'll like literally fall asleep if I drink one beer. So I'm just like, and I always fall asleep in my chair. I'm working, you know. I work on my little board right there. Like after this, I'm gonna go take that in there. I'm gonna finish fucking drawing it, and then hopefully I don't fall asleep, you know.
Same. I try to do stuff like a good thing I caught this. I was like, I try to do stuff that'll keep me awake, but that sounds like coke. It sounds like a drug.
No. Like energy drinks and shit.
I don't do that stuff, but like I just try not to do anything that'll like fog my brain these days. So I just like constantly focus as possible, and then just try to get like old man status. Try to get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, and wake up.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Like
check the private chat, Matt, so you can see the drink these guys were drinking over here.
Oh man! It said the site has been closed by an administrator.
What?
Oh man, that sucks.
Let me look for another thing.
I was gonna say, man. So you quit smoking the herbals? You said?
Yeah. I got
are you dreaming now? Are you starting to dream now?
Yeah, my dreams are nuts. I can remember all my dreams every day. I remember them. The other day I had this gnarly dream where I was like taking off in an airplane. The captain was like, come up to the front, kid. So went to the front of the cockpit, and then we like pass over this hill, and then I'm looking down the hill, and it looked like swamp, like marshlands. Yeah, and it was dead whales in it. And then I'm looking forward, and all of a sudden I'm not in a cockpit. It was like some Wonder Woman plane where I'm like just floating in the air. And I'm looking towards ahead of me, and I thought it was a mountain, and all of a sudden it's not a mountain. It's like this big prehistoric whale that was like open. It was insane, dude. All my dreams, I could remember them every single day.
How the fuck do you remember that shit?
I don't know.
It's no, because I know, dude. Let's just say I work with people, and it's the same. They're experiencing the exact same thing.
Yeah, because when I used to smoke weed a lot, the major reason I did smoke it a lot was so I wouldn't remember my dreams, because I had some pretty intense dreams that were like borderline scary. But I'm at a place in my life where there's like not any type of anxiety or any of that type of craziness. Like it's pretty leveled out. So there was just no need to smoke weed anymore, because weed was giving me anxiety, and it was just clouding my brain, and I just wanted to stop all that. And then now my dreams I remember them every day, just about. It's insane.
It might stop too if you sleep less. So if you sleep like 4 to 6 hours a day, your dreams will stop, I think.
Yeah, because you're not in a state of sleep.
You're not deep in there, you know.
Yeah.
But you're gonna cause brain damage, dude, if you sleep so little, man.
Yeah, it's not good. You need 8 hours of sleep at least. So
yeah, man, this is what these guys were drinking.
Snake shine, huh?
Yeah. Look, see, there's a picture of Rich there.
Yep.
That's my hand, bro.
Yep. Mama was like, let's drink this straight from the tap. And I was like,
direct from the source.
Let's get it.
Damn, dude. We're going to turn into like fucking Venom with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit's funny, dude.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just drink like occasion. Just and then I'll have one energy drink a week, usually like on my Friday night. But I try not to do that. But sometimes it's like I gotta get some drawing done, like I gotta get up, and then we do this show, and then we'll have the horror movie club, so I gotta watch a movie, and usually I'll watch a movie on my phone while I'm drawing, and then I'm trying to like work on my comic, and then sometimes I like to do fan art or a commission, and I don't know, just keep working, and then sometimes things get caught up, and then I want to catch up, so then I'll have an energy drink.
I'm on my like old man cool stuff, so it's like it's just caffeine and cigarettes for me. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
You should start drinking tea, dude. I've been doing.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm addicted to teas.
Yeah. Tea is bomb, dude. Especially like instead of coffee, like when it's hot, during the summer or something like that. Yeah, I love tea, dude. I had sweet tea today, but it's not the same. It's like
I like to torture myself. I'll walk up to the Little Generals especially during all this hot weather, and I'll get like $1 of like hot sludge coffee, and it's just steaming hot.
Yeah. Or that shit all gets you, man.
Or like me, dude, I made a caldo de pollo. Fucking, it was hot outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're just like fuck it. Oh, delicious. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I do the same thing, dude. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard sometimes drinking the hot coffee during the middle of the day. I do it though at work though. I usually have 2 in, and then I'll have another coffee like I usually do like a 7-Up or a root beer or like a ginger soda in the middle of the day, so there's no caffeine. And then I'll have a coffee on my last break at work, and then maybe I'll probably jump into some more caffeine later on in the evening. So I probably got to cut out my caffeine.
Cheaper. Like I said, I get a big old cup for $1. It's like hot coffee. It's not watered down by all the ice. I do like iced coffee, but
yeah, it's just bomb too.
Yeah, it's just more caffeine, and I don't know. I like to torture myself, I guess. So.
Well, that's good, man. You gotta do something. You know what I mean? You gotta do something to bang out all that cool art.
Yeah, this is what pretty much is like caffeine, cigarettes, and just art all day.
The main thing that's gonna fuck us up is probably the sugar and the stress.
Yes,
I think.
Well, I don't take sugar in my coffee, so like.
Oh really? You drink it straight black? You don't need it either.
I have a little bit of cream or like lactose-free milk because I just like the way lactose tastes. It tastes a lot better. Give me the bubble guts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thanks to my older brother, I appreciate black coffee now.
Yeah.
Me too.
If I ever have to drink coffee, it's gonna be black.
Yeah, I was at my uncle-in-law's, and he made some coffee, and I was like, he's like, here, Matthew, and I drink it. I'm like, this is good. What'd you put in? You put cream and sugar? He's like, no, it's just black. And he's like, you could taste the bean and it's just sugar, a little bit of sugar. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So like the past I've been saying 5 years. I think it's been longer than that, maybe like 7 years. I only drink black coffee with 2 teaspoons of sugar, and you get used to it. It's like eating I don't know. It's just kind of bitter, but you can really taste the bean, and you get used to it. You get used to it, and you like it, I think, But it's hard in the beginning, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I wanted to cut out some of the cream too at the time, to be honest with you. And like now, like for some reason, like milk kind of fucks me up. I don't know what it is.
Dude, we're old now, guys.
Yeah.
Like milk. If I drink milk, I feel like I get like hungover the next day from milk, dude. Like I feel like
you get the bubble guts. I'm cracking rats, and they smell horrible. Lactose free. Get the lactose free milk, man. I started getting that. It doesn't mess me up. It tastes better than I think the regular milk.
I can't stand the inflammation, dude. After drinking like milk, and shit.
Yeah, it's got a lot of acid in it, dude.
Yeah,
like it's pretty bad. What'll stop acid dead in its tracks? Like say, okay, some nights, it's just one of those nights you're gonna have some fucking like Doritos with like Lay's and some Tapatio and some lemon juice. Then you might hit up a fucking like cup of noodles with some fucking tap in there. Might have a soda with that, and then you just might be like, oh, I'm gonna have a couple tacos, and later on, you might just be like, damn, my shit's burning up. So then you take like a spoonful of baking soda. It's like, and then you pound some water and fucking you burp it all up, dude. But it cleans you out as well. That's the only thing. But it fucking clean. It's all natural, dude, and it'll stop it like dead in its tracks. I've done it thousands of times.
Won't baking soda inflate your guts?
I mean, I don't.
Well,
not me.
doesn't that cause the reaction with the acid?
You explode.
It makes you burp. It makes you burp it all.
He's just gonna like start exploding and just like floating away or something.
Nah, it just makes you burp it all up. You burp it all up, dude.
I'll be foaming like a science project now.
Dude, you're gonna be the guy that explodes had scanners at the movie.
Oh shit!
No, it just make you.
My gut.
It'll just make you burp. You'll burp for like maybe 15 minutes, but it's done, dude. And you're not like for me, like I've laid down where like I'm like, oh, like I'm like acid reflux from like in the middle of the night. You know, you've been there. You know how it is. And you just kind of kick yourself up. You know, like you just wake up out of a sleep, like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. Like you're not, like you're literally dying, and it's happened thousands of times to me, and it will continue to happen to me. But
so I stopped eating like so many pasta sauces, like pizza and stuff before bed.
Dude, everything has acid in it. That's why every fucking thing, even the bottled waters have acid in it. Like it's crazy, dude. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's craziness. So I'm glad I stopped doing that. I think I was dying in the middle of the night. There was like a demon on my chest or something.
Yeah,
like that.
That's how it feels, dude.
I'd wake up all paranoid and scared and like, what's going on? I ate too much pizza before bed. Stupid. Stop doing that. So I stopped.
So Doma, you got some more stuff coming out from your clothing line?
Right now, I'm doing a comic actually. So
oh, fuck yeah.
The clothing is gonna be like in standby for now.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, those comics, man. They're a strange mistress, man. They're a strange mistress. Those comics are a strange mistress.
Oh, dude, yeah, I know. I've never seen the pages, so I submitted for a contest, publishing contest.
Ooh, nice. It was a publishing house that it was open for submissions. It was like an indie underground comic publishing house. So Domo submitted Antagonist Club, a full a 24 page one shot.
Yeah, a 24-page one shot of Odilio and his little misadventure, but yeah, I hope it's gonna be. I hope it wins and get that shit published.
Yeah,
and if not, then you could publish it yourself too.
Exactly,
but you already got
it. Win-win. You know, it's a win-win situation, and you're gonna have some fun doing it. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
So that's what's dope about it. And then Rich, with you showed a bunch of stuff you got coming out. I guess
I'm actually juggling multiple stuff. So I'm working on Radder. Yeah. And I'm working on Elon Mudd's The Plunger.
Dude, those pages are badass.
Oh yeah,
that's dope, dude.
I like that guy.
I'm having fun with this. I'll show you another page. I'm doing more craziness with like the ink splatter, and I'm having like a lot of fun with it.
Oh, for sure.
Akira said back in background.
Does Elon Musk is he looking for a colorist?
I like that.
I asked him. I was like, "What he wants to keep it like what do you say like outlaw comics, so just black."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Badass.
I think I'm having a lot of fun with this, and
shit.
I'm working on I don't know, dude.
Outlaw comics.
I said I'm working on Roach Ball shorts for the Comics Way.
Nice. When do you guys think that next is coming out? Probably like another 9 months or so.
Yeah, more or less. We wanna get Junkman underway.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a big project. Yeah.
I'm trying to do one book a year, like probably 3 years from now.
And then actually, Ollie and I might be on another project soon. I don't want to say too much about it.
No, yeah, I hear you.
No, but the cool thing is that some of the stories are being done or in process. No, for Comics Way for the Hoisington.
Yep. So Hoisington is that's a definite thing. It's just everybody's balancing so many like different stuff right now, but everybody's working on something or has stuff already complete for the next Hoisington. So I'm working on a couple of shorts, and like I said, me and Ollie and I are working on something. I'm bringing back a favorite character of mine, so I'm going to be working on this guy soon.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
I like that guy.
Little Ultraman, huh?
Yeah, like a little bit of Ultraman, Jet Jaguar. So we were talking about the giant kaijus and all that stuff, and this is what this character is basically focused around. Actually, I came up with this character years ago when I was like zooming off of Adderall and drawing a bunch of stuff.
Shit.
And I was watching an Ultraman episode where these kids like accidentally summon like a baby kaiju.
Yeah.
And Ultraman just shows up and beats the snot out of his baby kaiju. And then all the kids are upset, like, why are you doing it? And Ultraman's like, I got a job to do or something. So he beats the crap out of it and kills it. And then that's how I came up with this character. So
that's dope, dude.
Gargantuan. That's his name.
I could see like toys of that.
Yeah. I love this character, and I just never. And I have like a bunch of like stuff that I worked on for years, you know. So I'm like trying to figure out how to kind of like put it all together because it all does fit pretty nicely. But yeah, so it's like a whole stack of stuff that I have.
That's awesome, man.
You know,
damn, dude, crazy.
Bunch of random stuff. Years ago, I did it was a short story. These are just some prints. There's a short story in a local comic book shop, and this is like what I did.
Ooh, nice. I like those blacks, dude.
Yes, years ago, it was a little too detailed. There's like some stuff that I didn't like. But
I like that. I like your balances.
Yeah, so I want to go heavy with the blacks, but
I like your panels.
He goes up and he beats us, and so all the monsters that are in this story, they're all like very cute. You know what I'm saying? They're big and cute.
But they smash the shit out of it. But they
and then like the new story I'm working on, like there's a reason for that, and it's not like the reason isn't that great. Like it's not a cute and cuddly reason. So Gargantuan is actually not just there just to be a jerk, but everybody hates him because he's just beating the crap out of, you know what I'm saying? Just annihilating these guys. Everybody's all like,
damn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna publish that or?
Oh yeah.
I already got published, and like I said, it was part of an anthology.
Where is it? Oh, I want a copy.
With Chicken Comics, so Bellingham, Massachusetts. I don't know if they still carry it. They might, but I don't know. I can find out. But so what I'm gonna do is like I have two stories that I made, so I'm gonna redo this one because there's some stuff I don't like about this, and I want to compress it into this other, like a gnarly story, which I really like, where he's just beating the crap out of it was like a big old monster parade. And,
nice.
He just shows up and just beats the crap out of all these cute little monsters. And I had this other version where it was like all bigger, whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is gonna be the next book I'm working on, my own personal project besides Roach Balls. And then working on stuff with the Way homies because you know, we don't mess around. We're serious.
No, yeah. Yeah. What about you, Oliver? Are you working on Sturbin right now, or?
Oh no, dude, Sturbin is on hiatus for the moment because I have deadlines to finish. I have a Literature Devils book that I need to finish coloring. I have a end of the month deadline, so
okay.
Still got a lot of work to do.
Okay.
We just submitted to the printers Kryptonos 4. I did a post earlier today.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, so that's on our printers and hopefully on stores October 25th. And yeah, we're currently laying out issues 6 and 7 because those are gonna have new content. So
yeah.
Back the graphic novel, yeah, it's gonna have a different. The endings were a bit lacking in my opinion, so we're gonna extend it for the floppies. There's gonna be new content, new story, new everything. So that's gonna be badass. And also, we have the campaign right now, the Junkman Gimmie Shelter, and also coloring Ratter and Virus and the Lullaby. Also have a gig pending with another contact that Juanito recommended me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I do have a ton of work right now.
Yeah, just busy, huh?
Yeah, and like I said earlier, after we're done with these prior commitments, yeah, we're gonna start doing the crowdfunding thing again with 6x6.
Okay. What are you guys going? What are you guys doing with that?
We're gonna launch a campaign that's called The Dawn Came with Teeth. It's a short story that Ray published in Gore Shriek a couple of years ago.
Horror.
So he got the rights back to his story, so we're gonna like expand it and readapted, and it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna aim for the Kickstarter audience.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have monsters. It's gonna have TNA.
Is it is it border horror or what do you guys?
No, it's gonna be more. The pitches. It's Red Dawn meets Bigfoot. If you remember watching that movie Red Dawn, where the Russians and Cubans invade the U.S., so it's gonna be
Patrick
that.
Swayze.
But with Bigfoot, so it's gonna be that. And also we're gonna launch the Darklight campaign, the backstory from Cryptonals. Yeah, we're gonna do its own series also. So that's cool, that's gonna be more for 2024 projects. And also, like what Rich said, the Wazing projects, and we have other stuff.
Like you got Brian helping with that too, you know.
Yeah, man.
We got Brian to help out with like a lot of that's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a ton of projects with the Wazing.
Good guy to have in your corner, you know.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot
be
of work,
busy
man.
for a while.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude.
And also, dude, I already made a I'm already 40 years old, guys. If I don't
what you're 40? I'm 40.
If I don't publish Zombie Kid in the next 10
Rich
years,
is 42.
It's over for me. So that's
if you don't publish what?
Zombie Kid, my other book.
That's dude. I want Zombie Kid, dude. I missed out on that. I really wanted that. I thought that fucking looked dope. That and Sturgeon looked fucking dope.
Those two titles are gonna be like for sure. And then
you know what you gotta do? You just gotta like do a little, you know, like a little something every day. I mean, I know you got the deadlines like in the month of shit, but I mean, actually,
like
30 minutes a day, dog. Like 30 minutes a day. You know.
I want to cut back on the coloring gigs because there was this time in this year that I was coloring like 4 books at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, the money's good and all, but dude, it just takes away from your
creative
shit.
time.
So, yeah.
So you got to you're trying to carve out a balance, maybe.
Yeah, I got to cut off a balance. I got to have money in the bank too, because I mean,
it's your job.
If we're gonna be drawing all day, you're gonna need your savings, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, it's just a lot of projects. Also, we have other projects with other people, and we sign NDAs, so we can't say anything about it right now. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of books coming out next year from us.
Yeah. I'm excited for fucking the 3 days 4 nights, or 3 nights 4 days too.
Oh yeah, that too, man. I'm coloring that.
It's fucking dope.
I don't know if he already fixes the problem with PayPal. I don't know.
Yeah, they fucked him up, dude. They fucked him up like.
Yeah, so everything right now is
what's his face?
Yeah. So that project is like on pause right now, on standby. Yeah. That's
that book was dope, dog. You guys fucking perfect. Well, one of these days before we die, I want to try to get you on a book with me. I love your colors, dude.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, man. Before we retire and shit.
Before we go in the dirt, you know.
That's why you make sure you get 8 to 12 hours sleep, and then you know.
I mean, dude. I mean,
I don't know about all that.
Before bed. No spicy stuff before bed, and you.
I'm watching when I'm eating, dude, and
totally, dude. It's that, and then just keep doing what you're doing and don't stress out.
Exactly.
I know it's impossible. It's impossible, but just try not to, and try to have a good time. And luckily too, you got your brother, and your brother's got you too. You know, keep each other in check.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, shoot, guys. I think I'm probably gonna go and make some popcorn and watch a horror movie.
Popcorn.
Dude,
and I'm talking like on the stove type shit. Some jolly time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Movie before I hit a bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit some Tubi and see what they got on there.
We're gonna watch that Monster Squad documentary at Tubi.
Really? The Monster Squad documentary on Tubi?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta get that.
Nardman. What's it called? No.
Wolfman's got nards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I wanted that shirt. Yeah, I fucking got that movie on. Yeah, that movie's shit, dog. I got that on DVD. But I guess I'm probably gonna go now. And thanks for you guys coming on again. You guys are always welcome. I'd love to have you on again. So when your next stuff pop up, fucking do another show.
Thank you, man. It's always a pleasure, brother.
Oh hell yeah, anytime.
Thank you.
And Oliver, where can people find you at, bro?
I'm at Oli8656 and 656 Comics on X or Twitter. I don't know what do you call that shit. Yeah, our YouTube channel 656 Comics. We do a show every Sunday night, Domingazos, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, we'll do it this weekend, but I mean,
it's hard. It's hard.
Stuff happens.
It's hard. I always try to jump in there.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, Rich, where can people find you, brother?
Every Sunday, every other Sunday, sometimes, depending if I feel like it. I'll be on the stream with these guys for the most part. And you can find me on the Twitter, X, whatever, Ayala Richie. Find me on Instagram, Art of Rich Ayala. Same thing with Facebook. And now I'm on the TikTok now, so I'll be posting on that. So
trying to get in there too. Yeah.
It's so far like I posted a couple of vids up there, and then I took them down, and then I posted one today. But the views are there, man. Like people
are, dude.
They rack up and they're quick. So like, eventually, like once I get the time, I'm gonna start selling.
Do your shop tours, no, with the tattoos.
Yeah. So eventually, I'll get on that. If Brian was here, he'd be like, da-da-da-da-da-da.
He knows what's up, man.
Yeah,
that's the guy that you want to.
Yeah, so I'm on the TikTok now as well, so I'll be posting more vids on there, and basically all the platforms and stuff. And I'm thinking about starting up my Patreon again in a couple months once I get.
Do it.
That's something we all need to have. That's we don't really talk about it too much, but
it was awesome before. Like I know a couple of CG heads. They're like, but those guys don't really know, their crap from their dick holes. So like,
you gotta have Patreon, dude. I mean, like, there's a lot of big.
It was awesome. People loved it. But what I'm gonna do is once I start getting more like short stories, like Roach Ball short stories, like 10 of them on deck, then I'll start getting that, and then I want to start.
Isn't that what Ed Piscor did with Red Room and Patreon?
Yeah, so and he's got like new short stories coming out too.
Yeah,
so like you want to rack up a bunch of them and have them on deck basically, and then like drop like whatever a couple weeks or once a month or whatever, and then what I'm saying, you keep them in rotation and you just drop them. So as soon as I get that done, and I really want to do this Gargantuan story. So like once I get like a decent amount of pages on that, that's where you'll be able to see it. So like
nice exclusive. Huh?
I should do that for Sturban and
you should.
Yeah,
like it's like
zombie
I've seen
like once like 1 or 2 pages, like just dedicate like just a day out of the week to like your own personal stuff. That's what I did today. Like I worked on inks for another project, and then the rest of the day I worked on thumbnails for my Gargantuan story. So like, and then I worked a little bit on Roach Ball. So today was like a me day, but then like the rest of the week and the weekend is just going to be working on everybody else's projects, and then stock that up and then drop it on the Patreon. But I suggest that for like all you homies to get something.
Everybody needs fucking Patreon, dude. Like anybody that's a fucking artist or writer in comics, they need fucking Patreon. Like we don't really talk about it too much. I mean, I could go into like a bunch of reasoning and details and examples and of people that are succeeding at that, and obviously the bigger the fan base, that's but
the first time
offering an exclusive shit in there,
the responses. The only thing I didn't do is offer exclusive stuff, but I think this time around I do like sketch cards, something easier, something I could do and that wouldn't like overburden me. So you got to work within your means, what doesn't stress you out. And so this time around, I think I'm going to offer exclusive like sketch cards, and that's the only place you could find them. And then just drop.
You should print a custom made sketch card with your logo or something. It'll be like an exclusive.
Well, I know a dude that he does straight up whole books on there, Doug. Like he releases whole books on there first to the Patreon people, and then he'll do like a hardcover version through like, let's say, a crowdfunding site afterwards. Then the general public gets it. I mean, if you could get to that level, but that's something. But I don't know how much money he's making like annually and all that, and if he's supporting. You know what I mean? If it's paying all the bills,
if you're like a rock star artist, you're going to be making some loot. Like I was making like, I think at best like $60 to $80 a month or something like that, it was like play money, which wasn't bad, but it was still pretty cool. I think if I would have still kept up with it, I'd be making more, but it was just, as I got busier, then I was like making less content. It was just hard. But when I did have mine, it was cool because I had a bunch of like old like Roach Ball sketches. I had all the Roach Balls like ink work, just all the line work from the first book, just full. And then also the colored and completed version, and people really dug that. And then I had old Roach Balls, like short stories and like half books that I started but never finished and all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
Like to say you offer a gang of shit, dog, right? And there's 1,000 people in there and they're giving you $1 a month. You know what I mean?
That's what
I'm talking. You know what I mean?
A G a month, easy.
So it's like, no, don't do that. Like, yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's no, I'm gonna do it, dog. You know, so
I was doing it $3 a month at first, but I think this time around I'm probably gonna like kick it back and do like $1 or $2 a month. And then, so get 60, 100 people, and then hopefully rack it up. But we'll see.
Hell yeah, you got to do what's good for you.
Yeah, so it's like what Brian said earlier about the utilizing all these platforms. It's it's if you're sitting there scrolling all day, then you're the tool. But if you're utilizing it, then this is the tool. So you gotta utilize it. Be smart. So and I'm not that smart. I'm not tech savvy at all. Like
me neither, dude. I'm a boomer, like in that regard.
Yeah, so
you caveman.
Easier.
Yeah. Barbarian.
Yeah. Same.
Sir Domo. Where can we find you, brother?
You can find me at Instagram as Dominic_Arce and Antagonist Club _ TikTok too, Antagonist Club.
Hell yeah.
Dominic Arce at X, and that's about it.
You have the TikTok shop, so if you
want please buy me shit over there. The shipping is free, so yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know TikToks had shops. Fuck, I'm a boomer. Well, learn something new every day. Got to get on it, like Blue Bonnet. Well, thanks again, guys, for coming, and thanks for everyone that came over, and the 3 people that are still watching. You guys are fucking awesome. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know you roll. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.